Link down below as always if you want to read this on your own. The 7 Deadly Sins Act 3 Sloth is now out on the store. Featured contracts unlock. The June patch also introduces a new reward for completing 40 unique featured contracts. The ICA 19 FA Stealth Ducky Edition. The challenge will be added to the game on June the 15th when the featured contract total is sitting at 38. The first batch of featured contracts introduced with the Season of Sloth will be your first chance to unlock this brightly colored weapon. General updates, stability improvements. We fixed and resolved several issues on all platforms that would cause the game to crash or just to be unstable. Challenges and trophy achievements. We've listed all the trophies and achievements and challenges below that have had their unlock conditions tweaked in this patch. The Showstopper in Paris, Tourist Attraction in Marrakesh, Perfectionist bonus episode, guest starring in the Bangkok. That never gets old. Infiltrator, Hawke's Bay, Full House in Dartmoor, train surfing in the Carpathian Mountains, the classics challenges. We've tweaked, well, not me, them, but, just wanted to clarify that. Tweaked a few things affecting how the classic challenges unlock. Firstly, we've made sure that players who reach the required amount, example 17 or above, will successfully unlock the challenge and earn the accompanying reward. Players who are still having issues are encouraged to start and exit a mission that has had those challenges available. Secondly, players who had some progress towards these challenges reset with the last patch of 3.30 will now have the correct progress. Note that some of these changes were made between the release of 3.3 and 3.4, so some players may have already experienced the fixes mentioned here. We're noting them now in the patch notes for clarity. Extra note, it is no issue that completing one of the classic challenges in a mission that is not a campaign mission, example bonus mission or special assignment, might not count progress towards the progress for the cumulative challenge. Misleading leaderboard percentile descriptions. We've changed the wording and the order of the leaderboard position indicator that is shown when completing a mission. Previously, low and high were used to indicate the leaderboard percentile, which meant that the highest ranking players were displayed on the left, but this was causing confusion. With this update, the highest ranking players will be labeled as the top and on the right-hand side of the screen. Subtitle indicator, we've added the option to enable a speaker indicator for subtitles, which will indicate who is talking. When toggled on, this will work during gameplay, briefings, and cinematics. During cinematics and briefings, the speaker's name will be displayed in the subtitles. During gameplay, an icon will indicate where the subtitled speech is coming from. That's always a nice thing. Free Starter Pack. We made a handful of changes to improve the experience of playing the Starter Pack. These include adding a tile to encourage new players to play the Sebastian Principal Escalation contract in Dubai. Don't ask me what that was. And we fixed an issue where Free Starter Pack players could be unable to proceed after linking their account. This should prevent the already registered issue from occurring. We've made some other minor tweaks as well. Maintenance messaging. We've updated the in-game message pop-up that displays during server maintenance to make it clear that server maintenance is ongoing. This applies for all platforms. Seasonal bonus. We've fixed an issue where Hitman 1 bonus mission, the icon landslide, a house built on sand, were incorrectly labeled as seasonal content in the menus. From A to X to E. We've tweaked an issue where the ICA combat axe was missing capital letters in its description. Explosive device differentiation. We've updated the inventory images of the ICA explosive devices to better represent how they look in game. Wet Guru. We've changed the properties of the Guru suit unlocked via the Gochito Antiquity Deluxe Escalation to look wet when 47's in the rain. Kind of sounds like I'm in the rain too, except I'm not Agent 47. I'm Agent 48. But keep that on the down low. PS5 HUD. We've tweaked various elements of the heads-up display to make them more visible in all areas of the game on the PS5, including the weapon HUD and text element of the UI. PS5 activities, we've adjusted a few things on the back end to ensure that the PS5 players that load a particular location from an activity when the game is closed will be taken directly to the intended location. Credit where it's due. We've updated the credits to simply reflect the work done since the last update. Sound and audio updates, main menu music. We've made a subtle change to the menu navigation sounds so they're lighter and more subtle. Objective sounds updated. We've added new sound effects for when the mission objectives, example, eliminate Viktor Novikov, updates to better fit the overall style of Hitman 3. Unpacking audio, we've added Foley sounds to briefcases and related actions. Previously, unpacking items from suitcases would be silent. Well, I mean, we are trying to keep shit down, you know what I'm saying? Instinct mix. We've tweaked the audio mix for Instinct to give an improved, more focused sound. This includes adjusted levels for Foley, sound effects, and UI. Musical overlap. We've resolved an issue that could cause the mission success music to overlap with a location's ambient music and not trigger when you actually leave a mission. Loadout tracks. We've made a change that will ensure the loadout music track will now trigger properly. It would help if I could speak properly. Sneaker footsteps. We've replaced the footstep sounds for when Agent 47 or NPCs are wearing sneakers/trainers to bring their quality in line with other sound effects that were updated for Hitman 3's launch. Location changes for Dubai, grid wall. We've resolved an issue where a security camera grid could be seen through a wall. Location changes for Dartmoor, England. Full House. Bob Saget and the rest of the crew from the show Full House are now there to be eliminated. No, I'm just kidding. We've tweaked some parameters to make the Full House trophy unlock more consistently. 7 Deadly Sins. We've been spending a lot of time in Dartmoor to prepare it for the release of the Sloth depletion escalation, including a new time of day change, lighting, environment art, and propping changes amongst other tweaks. Location changes, Berlin, Germany. Satu Nightmare. We've tweaked an objective on the second stage of the Satu Mare Delirium Escalation Deluxe to clarify the kill method for one of the targets. Rather than axe, the objective will now state fire axe, which was previously only mentioned in the notebook. Curtain call. We've resolved an issue where some characters could see through certain curtains in Berlin. There's been a few instances of that. Location changes for Chongqing, China. Controller issues. We've resolved an issue where the behavior of one of the targets could make it impossible to complete the Certainty Principle mission story. Fuse box fix-up. We've changed the properties of a particular fuse box in Chongqing to prevent 47 from being able to walk through it. Missing tool. We've updated a prompt inside the facility that would show that 47 could loosen mounting, but didn't indicate what items were required to perform the action. By the time you get to China, you should just know. Figure that shit out on your own. Shortcut mix-up. We've made another change for how some shortcut challenges are unlocked in Chongqing. From now on, the facility elevator shaft and inner courtyard shortcuts will be unlocked properly with the correct name, description, and image in the challenge pop-up. For real! I was having some issues with that. Sorry, I got a little excited there. Impulse resist. We've tweaked an issue where 47 could get stuck in a chair during the impulse control mission story. Determined drone. We've resolved an issue where a drone's detection light could still search and detect 47 after the drone had been destroyed with an explosive. That's some voodoo shit right there, I'm telling you. Location changes to Mendoza, Argentina. Sporgo de Putano. I gotta stop that. Stairhead. We've resolved an issue where Agent 47's head could clip with the stairs near Winery's public hall. Chupame me cazzo grande. Location changes Carpathian Mountains, Romania. Train crasher. We've resolved an issue where the game could crash shortly after starting the untouchable mission from the default starting location. Train surfer. Tweaked a few parameters on the back end to make the train surfing trophy achievement unlock more consistently. Players need to complete all challenges for the mission, including the Silent Assassin suit-only ones. Legacy location changes. Hitman 1 and 2. Paris, Showstopper. We've fixed an issue where the Showstopper challenge would not unlock reliably. While it was possible to unlock this challenge, several factors were affecting how reliable it was, and they've been tweaked. Ils ont arrangé tous les problèmes avec Paris. C'est très bien. Je suis très fier d'entendre ça. Sapienza Tunnel Vision. We resolved an issue where players could see out of the world when the camera was in a specific place in the tunnels. Sapienza Tower Vision tweaked an issue on some consoles where the arches in the Town Hall Tower are shown as dark shadows when viewed from a distance, such as the church tower. That's because there's a lot of dark shit that goes on in some of the churches. But that's another story for another day in another video. Marrakesh, missing map, fixed an issue where the second floor of the consulate building was missing from the mini-map and the notebook map. Bonus episode tweaked some parameters to make the Perfectionist Trophy achievement unlocked more consistently. Mumbai Train Stopper resolved an issue where Agent 47 could fall down from the wooden planks near the train yard. Mumbai Divine Descendants. We've updated the target image of Lucky Parminder in the Divine Descendants escalation. Whittleton Creek Bright Attic Light. As a follow-up to the legacy lighting fixes that was implemented last month, we've tweaked an excessively bright light in the attic in Whittleton Creek. Whittleton Creek, quiet suffocation. We fixed an issue that could prevent some sound effects from playing during the animation to suffocate Janice. I just know if I was suffocating your ass, there would be no sound effects. It would be very quiet. I won't tell you how that would happen, because I really don't need the FBI at my door for simply saying a joke in relation to a video game. Whittleton Creek, I almost read that as new maggot, new mugshot. Updated the target image of Ida Pagel. I almost read that as bagel in contracts mode. Virtual reality, no one cares about virtual reality. Super DJ. Made some changes to the DJ console in Berlin where the prompts shown might not react properly when pressing the relevant buttons. Sneaky Blinders resolved an issue where the VR blinders would remain enabled when playing the non-VR version of the game, and if you want to know more details, yeah, whatever. Well, there you have it right there. Know what I'm saying? You know it's coming. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm, making me just a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up online. If you didn't like the video, go ahead. Give it a thumbs down. Not only will I snap it off in your ass, I will make sure the moment you hit that thumbs down button, you get a little knock at the door, you look off to the side, and it's Ryu. He's probably like 85 years old by now, but he's still gonna whoop your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be great now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.